สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to Hot Thai Kitchen. Recently, I've been making a lot of heavier comfort food fall winter dishes, so I thought it's about time we lighten things up a little bit with a salad. So I'm going to use a vegetable that's in season right now, which is this chayote squash, to make a Thai salad that in Thailand we call tำฟ แม Tam is to pound, so this is a pounded salad like a papaya salad, and phak meo is our term for this vegetable here, which grows in the northern part of Thailand where it's colder, so it's sort of our version of winter salad. Let's get started. So if you've never cooked with a chayote before, it is extremely versatile. Think of it sort of like a jicama or an apple that's not sweet. So it's got a firm, crunchy texture, and we can use it in stir fries. It's great in soups. You can put it in curries. Or you can eat it raw, like a vegetable and dip. It's really good. Subtle sweetness. In Thailand, we also use the leaves as well for stir frying and whatnot. That's the seed. It's very soft. You can just sort of spoon it out. This white bit is okay. And to get it into sticks like this, you just make big slices first, and then take each slice and cut them on a bias, and then you'll end up with nice sticks that'll look great in a salad. Now, in addition to a chayote, I'm also going to add some apples to it, which I have cut sort of in the same way. Now in Thailand, we also use apples a lot in this kind of salad, and the sweetness will pair really well with the lime acidic dressing. Other than that, everything is pretty straightforward, so let's start pounding. So I'm using my special papaya salad mortar here. So the mortar is bigger, it's made of clay. The pestle is made of wood, is a lot lighter. So it's made specifically for making this kind of salad. It's also great for just sort of light duty crushing. If you don't have one big like this, don't worry, you can start it out in a smaller mortar and I'll show you what to do after. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with some garlic and chili. So standard 2 ingredients for a tăm, which is this kind of salad. Just until there's no big chunks, especially the chilies. Skin is fine, but no big chunks of chilies. I'm gonna go in with my palm sugar. For this, I wanna make sure I finely chop it, otherwise it'll have a hard time dissolving in here. If you want, you can quickly dissolve it and make a quick syrup, but this is fine as well. At this point, you just want it to be sort of muddy, pasty, moist. It's not going to be completely dissolved. That's okay. I'm going to now go in with some dried shrimp. Now, dried shrimp you can find at Asian grocery stores, usually in the refrigerated section. And if it's large, I roughly chop it. They're like shrimp jerky, adds a nice chewy umami flavor. So good. So just a quick pound just to break up the shrimp a little bit. And now I'm gonna add something that's a little different, and that is cashews. The butteriness of cashews work really well with the chayote and the apples. So already roasted, but unsalted. And now I'm gonna crush it until they're broken into small pieces, and it'll help thicken the dressing a little bit, make it a little bit more luscious. Small pieces, we're not doing cashew butter here, just to break it up so it mixes better. I'm gonna use a spoon to sort of flip the mixture so it's mixed up a little bit. I'm gonna add lime juice. Promise me you'll use fresh lime juice. If you can't find lime for whatever reason, even lemon juice will be better than bottled stuff. And then fish sauce. Swirl it around just to get it mixed up. I'm gonna add in some tomatoes, but I'll show you a little trick that I do. I find that if I cut it into regular wedges, they're a little too big. So I just do an offset wedge like this, then you get smaller pieces, and then you get nice sort of interesting looking pieces. Now I'm just gonna dump these in. Not pounding, just squishing a little bit just to get the juices released. Just a couple times and the juice will come out and sort of mellow out the acidity of the lime juice and become part of the dressing. Okay, at this point, I'm done with the pestle and I'm going to move it into a mixing bowl so you guys can see better. And also to show you that if you're working with a small pestle, a small mortar and pestle, transfer it into a large mixing bowl and you can finish your salad there. Okay, so that's a workaround if you don't have this large mortar. So now I'm going in with my chayote and also my apples. So the apples, I put a little bit of lime juice on it so they don't turn brown. Now the ratio between chayote and apple, up to you. If you want more apple, less chayote. I like to do a little bit more chayote. I find the apple a little bit too sweet. what I like to add, and this happens all the time in Thailand, is people like to add little shreds of carrots for sort of pops of color. So I've got this carrot, which you can tell has been used for this purpose many times. And I've got this cool julienne peeler. That's a Thai brand. We use this a lot for papaya salad and things. And you just grate some shreds right into the bowl. And it doesn't have to be a lot. And if you don't have this cool peeler, you can just hand julienne it. There, that's it. And now your salad is like a party. I'm also going to add some green onions, which is not common, but I think it works really well with this one. So some chopped up green onions. If you've got long beans, you can also put some long beans. There we go. Now that's looking good. I'm gonna give this a taste. Spot on. Now I'm gonna show you a little plating trick if you wanna make this nice and beautiful for your guests. So I've got some apple slices here that I thinly sliced, and I've just been soaking them in lime water just to prevent them from turning brown. And I'm gonna just drain them off real quick. And then I get a plate, and I like a dark colored plate because the salad stands out more. You fan this out as sort of like a bed for your salad, and it's pretty, and it's just a little something special, you know? There you go. Oh, so pretty. This looks so good. It just looks so refreshing. And you know, this is a great side dish if you've got something heavy and you want like a slaw type thing to go with it. If you were eating pulled pork or barbecue, oh, this would be the perfect accompaniment. Just some whole cashews on top so people know there is cashews in here. And that is it. How beautiful is that? Now that is guaranteed to impress your next guest, and all you've done is slice up some apples and put them on a plate. Okay, let's taste it. Make sure I get a cashew. Crunchy, super refreshing. The butteriness of the cashew just helps mellow everything out. I love chayote. It's such a versatile vegetable. If you've never cooked with it, I really encourage you to give it a try. Oh, and it's spicy and it's garlicky. It's the perfect side dish to really any meal in my opinion, but especially if you're having something rich and heavy. So good. So when you make it, send me a photo on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and I'll include some of them in my monthly newsletter. And the recipe is on hotthaikitchen.com as always. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. The button is right here. And I will see you next time for your next delicious Thai meal. And I just soak them in some lime juice water just to prevent them from burning. They will never burn in this lime water.